Hi, this is Deb with Pinecone Press, and welcome to our Card Makers and Stampers edition. For those of you that are not real familiar with Pinecone Press, I'm going to quickly do a quick overview of our booth here. I know that so many of you are just sitting at home, either in your kitchen or in your living room, so we wanted to give you the experience that you were actually at our booth at an event or convention center. So we do a lot of kits. We do complete kits that are complete as the projects are, or if you want to embellish and pull from your stash and add on to it and make it your own, they're just perfect to add on a lot of stuff. We do a lot of Disney. We have our Disney, we do it in a 6x8 size. We have kits that we do in a 6x6 size. We have some 6x12 with the ring binder. It's a little more simple, and those are great kits. Get him there. You bring him. Yeah. There. We also do a lot of just general outdoor kits. We have a lot of card making kits, and we'll talk about those a little later. A lot with the Graphics 45. One of the brand newest kits with the Graphics 45 is with the fairy wings. And for all you stampers and card makers, what we've done here with this ribbon is if you take your heat tool, the heat tool that looks like the hair dryer, but it's got to be that, not your blow dryer, and you will warm up your ribbon, your straight flat ribbon, it will curl up like this and just give you the most beautiful ribbons on that. Speaking of ribbons, so many of you remembered when we used to sell ribbon by the yard at these conventions, and actually at our retail store. That was years ago. Instead, we are now packaging up our ribbons into 10 and 15 yard bundles. We have about I think there's 6 different ones. We have a Graphics 45 dark, because since we do so much stuff with the Graphics 45 with their kits and making those, so we've got like a Graphics 45 dark, a Graphics 45 light. We have obviously a Disney one. You get like 15 yards of your Disney colored ribbons. We have for card makers and stampers, a lot of you have heard that you like our little skinny ribbons, the 1/4 inch ones, and those are hard to find. So we have got a collection that you get a lot of colors in that 1/4 inch size, a 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch size for those tiny little bows, some with a metallic edge and some with not. So those are on our website. Want to continue on, we do a lot with our calendar albums. This is really fun with the calendars, so that you get 2 pages for each month of the year, which is a really great, and that is with our 6x6 chunky blank. We also have it in a Graphics 45 version with their beautiful fashion girls. This is a really pretty album that is very, very colorful. Christmas in July. We have a lot of Christmas things. Starting in July 1st, every other day we are going to be posting videos of the how-tos with all of our different Christmas kits. So be watching more for Christmas in July on Pinecone Press website. Blanks. We do a lot with blanks, and all you card makers and stampers I know love all of our blanks. So many of you for years have been asking, they love the weight of our paper. We use an 80-pound cream and white paper and more of a professional or a stationary quality for our envelopes. We now are packaging our cream white cardstocks up for you. That gives you 15 sheets of cardstock and 30 envelopes, and that is in a pack in both cream and white. Blanks. We do so much with our blank albums, our chunky blank albums. So we have them in 2 different versions. We have our curved back spine chunky, which is wonderful, that has those ribbed spines in it. So our albums, they are made out of an industrial strength heavy duty chipboard. They're extremely strong and heavy. So they will take paint, ink, stain, gesso, gel. You can go over and over, and if you don't like what you've done, repaint over and start again. You can make these look like almost like a faux leather binder, depending on if you want to go in first and hit the inside ribs with a dark ink and then go over it with a lighter ink, and you can rub and buff and make it a beautiful patina that is going to look like a faux leather album. Now our curved back spine albums, they come in 5x7, 6x8, 8x8. Oh, we also have them in a 6x6 size now too. Then we do with our straight chunky albums. So we have a lot with our straight back. These come in sizes that start off very small with our little gift card holder. We'll talk about this project a little more later. The gift cards, that is basically about a 3x4.5. We have our 4x6 little album that is just wonderful for little day events. And these are shown embellished, but they all do come blank, so that with these little 4x6 chunky albums, you actually will get, each of them has a flap attached to the page. So each of the pages, there's a flap on each of the pages. And you get 4 of the inside pages with the flaps. So like I said, it's really a fun little size to sum up an event. We have our 6x6 ones, and on our 6x6 chunky albums, you stampers will love this again because it's that heavy duty chipboard album. We have 2 different versions. We have the one that's 24 pages, which I kind of showed you briefly. They work out great for baby's first year and for calendars. So that inside that you will get 24 of the blank inside pages when you put this together. We also then have our 6x6 more regular. That's 6 of our Flapbook blanks are kind of like the basis for that album, so that you can alter or make interactive each of the sections of that. So you can have some of the flaps going to the left, to the right, lift up, pull down, you know, whatever you want to do with the flaps on the regular 6x6 album. These albums also, in our straight backs, they come in, so the first few little ones, then the 6x6, 6x8, and a 6x10 in our straight chunky albums. We do, with our explosion boxes, we have our explosion boxes that come in white, black, and craft, and they do come blank, but we do have explosion box kits. So if you want to make a Disney one, you don't want to pull out your own Disney paper, we have like the Disney explosion boxes. These blank ones come like this. Our explosion boxes are double layered, so you pull off the top and the sides will open out. It's an explosion box does. Then we have the first layer, and these are all pocket pages. So then you can make a pocket or tag that will pull out from the 4 layers. Then we have a second layer. So then you have a second layer. Again, they're all pocket pages, and you can then put that down. This one is slightly smaller, so you will see a little bit of the bottom layer coming through. Then you fold that up, and you can put the lid on it. These lids were made so that they do have little slots here, so if you want to put your ribbon through, we've got a slot that's already pre-cut in there so that you could tie and put a ribbon on that for a ribbon bow. Now another option to these explosion boxes, if you want to create 2 projects with the one, you can make an open side explosion box where I'm going to be taking my 2 layers that are staggered and then just putting your lid on it, and that will give you an explosion box there with the open sides. Then take your base piece, which you have left over, fold that up, and if you punch a little hole right here at the end, so you want to put like a little 1/4 inch hole punch on each of those 4 panels that have the diagonal score to them. Set an eyelet if you choose, or you don't have to put an eyelet in it. Then they will tie up, and you can create a really, really fun little candy dish for that. Let me just grab one of these here. So on the packaging of the explosion box, it is showing this here as a complete project that is the closed. On the back side, we are showing it as the open layer, and then as you can see here, as making a little candy dish with the explosion box. Okay, explosion boxes, blanks there. Let's talk a little bit about other things that you stampers and crafters might like. We are expanding onto our blank section. Since we already do like so many blanks, we have added now that we have canvas and linen tags that are blank, perfect for stamping on. Now the little size, it is made out of a linen type fabric, but it does have a backing on it. So it is like a sizing or a backing on it. There are 10 of these little tags in a pack, and they are $3. They're roughly 2 by 3 inches. Then we go up to a little bit bigger tag that's almost 3 inches wide by 5. Now these do not have a backing on it. These are just a heavy duty canvas. And again, these I think are 10 for $3.50 or $4. You get 10 of the tags for that. We have banners that are blank pre-banners that are done for you. The burlap one does have a backing on it. So, you know, a lot of times burlap is very stretchy, that this now has a backing and a sizing, and the ends are folded under, so you do not get the frayed edge of burlap, but it is more of a finished piece, which is wonderful, like I said, with that backing on it, so it will stay shaped. We have more of a linen type looking on this banner, and it again does have the backing on it. And then we have the natural canvas. And this does not have any backing on it, but all of these do have the little string and the wooden dowel so that you could hang them up. Now this is a 6x10 size. We have also this 3 different finishes in the next size up. So on these you're going to be into an 8x12 size on the banner. Again, the 3 different ones, the natural canvas, the backed burlap, and the backed linen. And then we have a big size of these that are the 12x16. Those are some new blanks up on our website, and these will be, if you're looking at our website, it's under the blanks section, so do blanks. Also coming up then for the Christmas in July, we do have the blank Christmas stockings. This over here, I'll pull them down. That they are also again in the linen canvas or burlap. Then we have burlap with red topping. We have an all burlap natural color, and then a red and green version of our Christmas stockings. Another one of our really popular blanks that everybody loves are our slider gift card holder blanks. And with this there, you pull out the one side and the other side pops out, and it's just wonderful and perfect to put a gift card on, or just a birthday greeting for that. Our slider blanks, they come in a package like this. You get 4 of the blank bases, and they come in an all combo pack of 4 white ones, or a combo pack where you get a white, black, it's either cream or craft, and a red one. And those come, like I said, the 2 different ways, 4 in a package of the all white, or 4 in a package that's the multi one of each of the colors. For those of you that are so creative in my stampers, you're not going to want to order the accent sheets, but we also do have then accent sheets, and there's about 30 or 40 different accent sheets. And what these do is we've already kind of planned out the card for you, so you will see what the slider card will look like. So we're showing you a finished picture here at the top, and then you have the pieces here all on this one sheet, that you have your front base piece, you have your pull-out pieces, and then you have your accent pieces that you can go ahead and put on there. Also, then we'll just give you a choice of what sentiments on it. A happy birthday, have a nice day, a thank you, or buzz and bye. So that this could be a multiple use, or I know for all of you stampers out there, you have a gazillion rubber stamps that you'll want to just pull out one of your rubber stamps and stamp on the card for whatever greeting that you're needed. But these blank cards are really fun to create with. Okay, we got that. Another thing that a lot of you, I know my crackers like, are our banners, and I'm going to show you one of the newest ones. We've had the one that is more traditional, the Oh Mary Mary, which is in the traditional red and green Santas, but this one is a beautiful new banner for this year, that it is 56 inches long. When you get it all out, there's 9 of the 5x7 panels, and this here, and it comes with a roll of 10 yards of the sparkle tool, so that you could tie each of the panels together with that. The kit comes with the little bells on that. In the kit, there are the Believe words that are die cut in chipboard and in the cardstock, so that you want to layer your Believe words, the cardstock onto the chipboard. Now this here, we've then added just a little bit of the sparkle, the stickles and the sparkle, the gold, and instead of outlining around the edge, we just took the stickles and ran it right down the center of it, and then you just kind of rub it around with your finger. That way you will get the little stickles that is kind of like all over the place, and some will kind of land on the edges, so it'll sort of outline it, but not really. It doesn't give you that really bold, dark, heavy of an outline on that. Now we also just offer on our website just the Believe chipboard words. If you want to buy the chipboard that says Believe, it's already die cut. This is a really pretty alphabet. It's bold enough that you would see your stamping images on it. and it's, I think, real decorative and pretty on that. So there is our Believe in down with the chipboards here. Okay, let me tell you about then our June card kit of the month. So this is a really fun kit, and this is made with our Flapbook blanks. We started out years and years ago doing our Flapbook blanks to create little mini albums. You'd combine 2 or 3 of the Flapbook sections to make an album, and then we came up with our Flapbook cards. So on our Flapbooks, they come in 4 different versions. You'll get white, red, black, and cream. Speaking of this, I completely forgot to tell about our show specials right at the beginning of this. With your order, you will receive a package of our Flapbook blanks. You will also receive a package of our 1/4-inch tape. So thank you for your ordering. That will be included with your kit. I'm sorry, just as soon as I saw Flapbooks, I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell you about our show specials there. And then free freight on all orders over $75. Okay, let me show you with our Flapbook cards. So our Flapbook cards, this is a custom pack that's included in this kit for June, and you will get 3 of the white and 3 of the red. And all of our Flapbook blanks inside the instructions, the header, they will show you 9 different versions or 9 different things that you can do with the Flapbook blanks. I'm just going to quickly show you here that if you take the flap card and you open it just as it is, it will open like this. So it's got a flap on it. So they're all very interactive. This we've added pockets, we've added a pull-out tag on it. That is just simple as is. We've taken our second one and we have added a score line onto that 5-inch flap. So we've taken that 5-inch flap, added a score line, and that makes that really fun accordion fold. We then added our little ribbon flag border on that, and that is put onto the back side, stuck there, so that you get that really fun festive look with the ribbons. We've taken a 1/3 of the red ones, and it would come like this in the kit. We have flipped it around like inside out and backwards sort of. So now we have the smaller, the 5-inch section on this side, and accordions out, or almost as a Z fold card. With the 3 white ones, first one we did a crisscross. This is open so you can see. Folds over so you've got a crisscross fold. Another one we took and we added score lines onto the white section onto the left and to the right side. 2.5 inches in, we added a score line, so you create this staggered accordion fold card. Then on the 6th one is we came over 1 inch and we came up 1 inch, cut that off to create a diagonal pocket. And again, on this one, we put the 4-inch piece on the front so that you're seeing a little bit of that inside card there. Then you'll open up that piece, and then you'll have a pocket there for your envelopes. Just as another one, you're only getting 6, but this is like the 7th idea. And in here, you have 9 different versions, so you can choose which of the 9 that the cuts that you want to make. This one, we cut off the 6-inch section so that I have my 5-inch section here, and this will just open up as a fun little card. Put our little ribbon and tie that up. Now this is our June kit of the month. With this kit, ship it to you. It is $25 complete. So you'll get the whole kit, you get the package of Flapbook blanks, and all the full colored instructions to make the 6 cards. And this is how all the Pinecone kits come if you're getting a kit that has the paper in it versus just a blank. So you will see all of the instructions in there. Right now, we do have a full extended version. It's an 1.5-hour class online that you can go to the Pinecone Press website and watch that full 1.5-hour version of this card kit online. Another one I just wanted to touch a little bit on some of our more expanded card kits is the Graphics 45. This is using the Birdsong collection. You will actually be able to create, there's shown in there 27 ideas, and you have a lot of paper left over so you can continue making more cards. Another one is with the Tropical Travelogue collection, and you'll also be able to make 24 cards with that particular collection. And that is the same, the base cardstock is the same that we're using here in our packages now of cardstock and envelope blanks. Okay, let's see, as we're wrapping up here, show specials, free freight on 75, free roll of 1/4-inch tape, free Flapbook package of that. Thank you for visiting Pinecone Press.